Hi folks, Rich Pasini from rjpasini.com. Coming to you today to do a little intro on a Logitech keyboard I got. Believe it or not, this keyboard is new and I'm hoping it sells quick because I'm thinking about keeping it. I love Logitech. This is a wireless keyboard. Just want to tell you a little about it before we get into it. The keyboard is really nice. Like I said, it's new. It's very new. On the back, what happened was when I picked this up, they had tape on the back of it. You know, that thick, clear plastic tape. And when I was taking it off, I didn't take it off quick enough. You know, very careful enough, and I ended up taking some of the paper off here. This is paper, believe it or not. Okay. And I took it a little over there. They ran the tape when they were putting the stuff on it. They ran the tape right across here, and I tried to pull it very gentle. That's why you still see the tape here. I didn't want to take it off because I might ruin the rest of this here. The keyboard, everything works great. As you can see, it's new. This is my fault on this part here. This is my fault right here. These two pieces. This is my fault. Okay, that's my fault. Before I took the tape off, everything was perfect on this as far as the label wise. The keyboard is new. You can see it. It's beautiful. I mean, I'm tempted to keep it myself, but I need to put it on eBay so I could sell it. But I'm hoping it'll sell really quick so I can get it out of here because I'm having second doubts on it. I have a keyboard over here I like. So I like Logitech. I'll even prove it to you. I like it. Here's the one I have right now. This is the one I have. I like this one too. It's the Internet Navigator. As you can see, it's Logitech. All right. I love their product. This is wired, of course. That's another reason why I was thinking of keeping this black one here. Black and it's like a navy blue. And I was thinking of keeping this one here. But you know, I can't keep all these keyboards. You know, I mean, this one here is good too. This white one I have, I like this one as well. And that's always a problem. It's like, yeah, decisions, right? But anyway, and I also have the Logitech mouse, optical mouse here. See, it's a Logitech. Or I don't know if you can see that. There you go. See, so you know I like Logitech. That's my favorite brand. I have an HP computer, and I don't care for those slim keyboards. They're very thin. The keys are like that. I like a keyboard like this where you could, you know, you could feel it, you know, and they're raised and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but I like the keyboard like this. This is a nice keyboard. I like it. It's wireless. Like I said, everything works. All the function buttons on it work. There's no, however, even though it's new, I couldn't get the installation disc with it. I believe there's an installation disc that comes with it. And the user manual. There's no original packaging or user manual with this here. I picked it up like this new, but that's what it was told. There was no packaging with it. I'm sure if you get it, whoever gets it is going to be very happy with this here. I know I'd be very happy with it. And this had the plastic on it. I had it like it was like that when I got it. I had to take it off to. This is your connect thing here. It gives you instructions on the back of the keyboard. Oh, I don't want to do that there. It gives you instructions on a keyboard how to connect it. And you know something? It's even over here too. Let me show you if I can. Right there. Let's see. I don't know if you can see it that good there. But it has on there how to connect it. It tells you how to connect it. You know, Now, here's the thing. You got a USB. And you got the one, I believe, for the keyboard. So make sure you have they have the USB. Let me just show you what I have. I picked this up. It's the USB to PS2. Okay. Now, when I tested this unit out, okay, I was able to. I have two of these here. I have a green one and a purple one. These adapters. Okay, and what I did was I connected the. This is the one for the connecting device. I connected it over here. Well, if I can get in here, I'm sorry, folks. Whenever you're doing demos, you know, it always works good when you're doing it on your own, but then when you want to do a demo, it comes out different. Alrighty, which one? Oh, I wonder why I got on the wrong thing. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, let me go this way. Okay, and I'll plug this one here to make it pretty quick. Hopefully, show you that way. Okay, this is how it looks with mine. Okay, this is with that connecting. That's that cable. I mentioned this cable once before. I talked about this here, but I also have these as well. So what I did was, to get this to work, I connected the, actually, now I get myself confused. All I know is I had these both connected. This is the oddball part about this here. I think it's this one here. I'm not sure. It disconnected in here somehow. Oh, that's right. That's right. Disconnected here. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, okay. I'm drawing myself crazy. And I had this connected like this here. Sorry about that, folks. That's how I got... This is the quick connect thing here. See? That's how I connected it. And then I plugged this into my USB port. Okay? That's that cable I was telling you about, folks. The USB to PS2. That's what I was talking about. Okay? This is how I had it hooked up. Okay? This is the... Here's a connect. And here's the cable, how I did it. Alright? That's how I did it, like that. See? Alright? I plugged this in there, and it worked. Everything works good. The mouse works. The keyboard connects. On the back of the keyboard, I'll put this over here for a second. On the back of the keyboard, it has the instructions too over here. Connection system right here. See it? Look at that. Right there. See? Tells you how to connect it right here along the bottom. Now, here when you put that device first, you connect it to your USB port. This little guy here. I don't want to drop this thing. When you connect this to your USB port, it'll give you instructions on how to do it. It'll light up green. You're going to hit the connect button here. Right? And then you'll hit it again, I think. I believe it again. You hit it again. You hit it twice. And that's when you connect this bad boy in here. Look at this mouse. Wireless. You know, I had the wired mouse, and sometimes when I have to move stuff on my desk, it does get annoying. But that's what I said. I'm hoping this will sell quick, because the more I keep looking at it and playing around with it, you know, I'm getting tempted to keep it. But sometimes I come across deals like this here, and I end up keeping them. I'm sorry, folks. I don't mean to rattle on like this, but I really do like this keyboard. And I know a lot of people are saying, well, if you like it, keep it then. Don't sell it. Put it on eBay. But, you know, that's the whole idea of buying this stuff. It's to buy it and resell it. Anyway, this is the mouse. Here's your connect button over here. And even this has the instructions on it too. So all three peripherals have it. This has it. The quick connect has it over here. Right? Yeah. They have to connect it over here. The mouse has it. Keyboard has it. Well, it's upside down, but the keyboard has it, as you've seen. Okay? And when you get it, make sure you hit that connect button. First plug this in first. Right? For those who don't know how to use this, plug the connector in first. Then, oh yeah, but make sure you put your batteries in. It takes 2 AA batteries. Okay? This takes 2 AA batteries. The mouse takes 2 AA batteries. Alright? All your pins work if you want to lift it up. Like that. See? You could lift it up a little if you want to give it a little, you know, raise the elevation of it a little. Alright? Alright. And the same thing with this here. This takes 2 AA batteries. So make sure. Now, here's the other thing. When I was testing it out, I had weak batteries in there. And I guess I had 4. I had a total of 4. I put 2 in this one. They must have been the real Nuo batteries. This connected with the computer, no problem at all. The mouse, however, the batteries were weak. And I'm sitting there playing around, hitting that connect button. I said, why isn't this thing working? I took out the batteries, and I tell you folks, I think I said in all my other videos, invest in one of these. a battery tester. When I took the other batteries out, they were very weak, very low. Well, here it has good and low. They were very low. Okay, so my suggestion is, if you are the lucky buyer of this wireless keyboard and mouse, get yourself fresh Duracell AA batteries. A pack. I think you're only going to need a set of 4. Yeah, this takes 2, I think, and the keyboard takes 2. So get yourself a nice pack of Duracell batteries or whatever, Energizers, but get yourself a nice pack of batteries like that, fresh, new ones. Once you plug it in, you set it up, it's cut and dry. You don't have to sit here doing, there's nothing else to do it, to do with this thing. And while you're in there, you might want to, if you're in Walmart, pick up a battery tester. It's well worth it, believe me. I mean, instead of sitting there, what I used to do before I got this, I would take a flashlight. For example, I used to take a flashlight like this here, right? Like this flashlight here. As you can see, it's a decent flashlight. And I don't want to do it over the keyboard. And I would take it out, take out the batteries and put it in, and I had to judge by the beam how if the bright was really bright, then I knew the battery was good. If it was very low light, then I knew the battery was weak. Rather than doing it like that, invest a few bucks. What is this, $4 or $5, whatever it cost me at Walmart. Pick one of these up. It's better than doing testing with a flashlight. I mean, if you want to do that way, that's up to you, but this is the better way. And it's right on the money. If the battery's good, it goes right to the green. Very good investment. Cheap investment and good to have and less aggravation. And the other thing is too, if you're a person like me that, or if you just buy a keyboard and it is PS2, has PS2 connectors on it, don't go crazy or don't get yourself upset and put the keyboard down and say, geez, I really want it, but it's a PS2 connector. It has a PS2 connection on it. Pick one of these up. PS2 to USB. I got this at my local electronics store, Micro Center over here in New York. We have one. Okay, pick one up like this here. These, on the other hand, don't come with it. These you got to buy separate. Okay, these you got to buy separate. These. But this is what when you get the kit. But that's what I said. If you have a scenario like that there, where you have this, a situation like this here, you plug it in here. Boom, you plug it into USB port, it's okay, all right? But it works great. I was going to do a demo, test it, show you that it works. I put the batteries in there. It works, believe me. Take my word for it. I mean, it works. I could put the batteries in it now and show you that this thing will light up like a cherry, like a firecracker. It's bright and bright red. It works really good. Again, if you have any questions on this Logitech keyboard, it is new. Outside of me, which is my fault. That's why I'm telling you guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is my fault on this side over here with the tape. But again, that should be the least of your worries. Okay. I mean, I didn't want to take this off because I don't want to peel the paper off on it. Okay. Now, if you're the lucky buyer of this here and if it bothers you, you want to take it off, that's up to you. Me personally, if I was buying this keyboard and keeping it for myself, I wouldn't bother. I'd leave the tape right where it is over there. Okay. In the store, when they put the tape on there, they ran it too close to the bottom over here, and I try to take it off, take the tape off there, and that's what ended up happening. I ended up peeling some of the paper. So this is my fault, folks. This has nothing to do with this is my fault. I admit it. I'm guilty. But anyway, the keyboard works great. It is wireless. You got the wireless mouse. Nice mouse. Okay. Nice mouse over here. Look at that. Nice Logitech mouse. And I think it's 3 buttons over here. 1, 2. I don't know. I think they count this too, because this pivots in too. But you got another little button here. I don't know what that does. You see it? See this little button here? That's another button too. See? So I don't know. But you got the 1, 2, and I think even this makes a clicking sound too. I don't know if they count that as a 3 button, 4 button, whatever. But it is nice. I guess it's an optical mouse, and you can see this thing was never touched. It was never played with. It's new. It's new. Okay. And when I picked it up, it did have this on the, which I'm glad it did, because these things will get scratched up really bad. It had this on it. The paper was wrapped around it, the plastic, which I'm going to put back on again. So if you get it, you're going to have the plastic back on. Keyboard didn't have the plastic on it. The mouse didn't have plastic. Just this. And I can understand why, because you don't want to see this thing get scratched up. All right, folks. Anyway, that's all I want to tell you about the this keyboard here, the Logitech wireless keyboard. I'm hoping it sells right away, because the more I keep looking at it, the more I keep wanting to keep it, and that's not a good thing. That's the problem. I always fall in love with the stuff I buy sometimes. That's what happened with this keyboard here. This keyboard's new too. I picked it up. I was going to sell it, and I said, you know what? I want to keep it. I like Logitech. I like the keyboard. I like the way it's laid out. It's got the little, my keyboard has the little scroll mouse on the side here. Right over here. You could scroll it up. If you don't want to use your mouse, you could scroll this up and down. It's got the pegs on it there for the legs. Okay, it's got the pegs over here. Well, you can't see it, but it's got the pegs over here. Okay. And the other thing is, this one has it too. Believe it or not, this the black keyboard here, or navy blue, this has it right here too. See? Right over here. Same thing, same location. It's got the little scroll. I like all the function keys. See, these type of keyboards I like. The reason why I got rid of my HP one, it was, not only was it narrow, I didn't care for it because it was too plain. The keys were very narrow, like very shallow keys. Some people like them, and it was very small. The keyboard had to be, I don't know, probably like something like that. It was very narrow keyboard, very narrow. I didn't care for it. It's very sleek and thin. This one's got some nice weight to it, and I just like the overall look of it. I like the idea of having function keys. Now, the function keys I did test out. However, I have a webcam, an HP webcam over here. Again, I don't need, if you need driver software to make those other things work. For example, here it's got the, all right, this volume stuff works here. The volume, all that other stuff works. The media works. My documents, I guess if you're in Word doc, it'll work. Escape button works, of course. These buttons work here. This is your home button. This will bring you back to the internet, whatever, if you use an Explorer, depending how you set it up. This one here is for your email. I tested that. That works. Messenger, I'm not too sure about that one. I mean, it works. I just don't have it on mine. The status, I'm not sure. The webcam, again, I don't know if you need certain driver software to make that work. This here puts the computer to sleep, if I'm not mistaken. This is your calculator. This calculator button works. This works. Everything works. I mean, everything works on a keyboard. It's functional. I just don't have certain things that activate it. Activate the keys. Now this says digital media. Digital media library does work. Again, but if you get this here and certain things don't work when you hit buttons, don't think it's the keyboard. It's your setup on your computer. Okay. You could, if it has driver software, I'm sure you could download the driver software for this here. I don't know if, like I said, when you're getting these, I don't know if there's any installation disc. There was no installation disc with it, okay? But I'm sure they have it. I don't know. I mean, when I got my keyboard from with HP, it didn't have a thing on there. I think it automatically defaulted to HP. But with these here, I don't think you have it. I don't know. I really don't know. I never really came across a keyboard that had installation software in it. Not that I recall. Maybe they do. I don't know. You'd have to check into it. But this is what you got going on, folks. If you have any questions on this Logitech wireless keyboard with mouse, you could email me at rjpasini@verizon.net. And if you are the first one coming to my YouTube channel, I do these videos. I do demo videos, intro videos, and sneak peek videos. And what I do is basically it's to give the buyers a heads up on what I'm offering. I point out if the item has any flaws on it, if there's anything missing, or there has damage of any sort on it, which hopefully I don't sell too many things with damage on it, but I come across them every now and then. But I do this here for the buyers to let them know that the item does work. The merchandise does work, what they're picking up if they decide to buy it. And that's basically it. If you like my channel and you want to keep up to date on the merchandise I get, when I get new stuff, I do the sneak peek videos, and they're pretty helpful. I think I only have 41 subscribers so far. I just started doing it not long ago, so I'm even lucky I got that many people that subscribed. And I got like a little over 3,000 views, which is not which is not too bad for a person who just started out. But I do these here as to give you a heads up on what you're getting. If you are the buyer of this here, I'm sure you're going to be very happy with it. I am. When I was testing it out, making sure everything worked on it, I really like it a lot. I like the way it functions, the function keys on it. I like the way the mouse moves and everything. It's very fluid. It moves really nice, and the keys are nice, and they got a nice feel to them. I'm sure you're going to feel you're going to think the same thing. Again, I don't want to talk too much about it. It's going to be on eBay. If you have any questions, please email me at rjpasini@verizon.net. If you do like my channel, please subscribe to it. And if you think the information I provide on this YouTube channel and the eBay auction, if you want to give it a thumbs up, that's fine. If not, that's fine as well. Thanks again, everybody, for stopping by and checking it out. You have a great day. Take care. Bye now.